Oh my God, it's so good.
Pinot Grigio has gone straight to my head.
I am Sabrina Gidda, chef and author of Modern South Asian Kitchen, and we're going to be cooking a slow-cooked smoky pork belly with citrus grains and a very delicious collection of pickled vegetables. I love pork belly because it's tremendously forgiving. I also love it when you can have crackling. Lots of fat, lots of marbling, which gives flavour and obviously keeps the meat nice and juicy when you slow cook. If you'd like maximum crisp on this, I suggest you get it ahead of schedule, give it a good score like this, and then allow it to dry out in the fridge for a couple of days. If you don't have time, don't panic. This is where all the magic happens. I'm going to be using Belazu's Make It Taste Smoky Paste. It gives the most amazing, smoky, rich, savoury flavour. I really wish you could smell the aroma coming from this already. So for over a decade, I've been using Belazu ingredients. So it's a no-brainer really to move from using them professionally to personally. We're gonna rub this all the way into the meat, just being a little bit mindful of the skin. Chef's tip, little extra crunch on your crackling. Take a touch of bicarb, splash of white vinegar, this little magical mix across the scored skin to help us get that super crunch. And then season generously with salt. I'm just gonna add a little splash of water, and then we're to the oven. And this goes in at 150 for 2 hours. So I definitely describe my food as vibrant. I don't tend to underplay anything. So if I'm using an ingredient, you're gonna know about it. Whilst the pork's cooking, I'm going to show you how to make the easiest collection of pickled vegetables. So I'm gonna pop all of this into a bowl. I'm using one of my favorite ingredients, white Condimento or white balsamic. Don't be shy. You know I don't like to be shy when I cook. Flaky sea salt and a glug of extra virgin olive oil. Absolutely spot on for cutting through the richness of that pork. The pork has had 2 hours at 150, and then I turned up the oven a little bit to get that crunch. Oh, I think we had a pop there. So whilst this is resting, we're going to finish with the grains. Half bulgur and half quinoa, but you can choose whatever it is that you love. And I'm going to be finishing with some beautiful, fresh, soft herbs. And then you need to just run your knife through once. So our grains have been cooked with some chicken stock and some seasoning, so there's loads of flavor in there already. So we're going to go in with our fresh herbs, a touch of citrus. So the zest is in, and now the juice of both of these. Little finish. Lots of freshness when you've got that rich, fatty, delicious pork. So you want to give your pork about 15 minutes or so to rest, and then you can get carving. And if you can carve it without eating any of it, I'm going to be very impressed. So this is for when I have just a little bit more time to cook. And also the whole alternative Sunday lunch is a vibe for me. So there is a time when roast potatoes and roasted meat is fine, but actually I really love to mix it up. So it's super juicy. All these gorgeous layers of really delicious moist meat, and then crispy crackling on top. Make sure when you finish roasting your pork belly, you take a minute to scrape up all of those gorgeous caramelized flavors at the bottom of the pan. So there we have slow cooked smoky pork belly with pickled vegetables and a citrus grain.